This is a spinet harpsichord. A spinet is a much smaller version of the full grand harpsichords. They both work on the same principle, that is plucking the strings as opposed to hammering as a piano does. This is a reproduction of one built in 1720, very similar to the first harpsichord the Washingtons bought in the 1750s. Theirs was made by a builder named Plinius. And the way a harpsichord works on the inside, it's really kind of cool. It's so simple because the keys pivot, of course. When you press the front part of the key down, the back part goes up. And resting on the back part is a little piece of wood called a jack. And then perpendicular off the jack is a little piece of quill, the hard part of a feather. And that's what's pushed past the string when you hear that plucking sound. It's the characteristic sound of a harpsichord. It makes a brilliant sound. In this case, this really only needs one set of strings and a limited number of notes here, and you have a starter harpsichord. But that, of course, wasn't enough for the Washingtons. They had to graduate up to a much bigger double manual grand harpsichord that still survives today. It has 3 sets of strings and a buff stop or lute stop. And it also has a special set of Venetian louvers that can help control the sound, because you can't control, at a piano, for instance, if I hit the keys hard, it sounds like that. If I hit the keys really softly on a piano, it would sound soft. But on the harpsichord, I try to hit them softly, and it doesn't work. They're always the same. So when the piano was invented to do what the harpsichord can't do, they called it the grave cembalo col pianoforte, which is Italian for great harpsichord with soft and loud to it. So the piano, and the Washingtons, of course, had one of those too, even though they were kind of new. The piano, or pianoforte, as it was first known, can actually play a loud sound if you hit the keys hard, or a soft, pretty sound if you hit them gently. Not a bad collection of instruments here at Mount Vernon: a spinet, an early pianoforte, and a grand harpsichord.